passionate about travel and love exploring Europe, visiting the Netherlands is definitely on your bucket list. A land that, in the imagination of every traveler, represents freedom, art, and entertainment. A modern country that hosts millions of visitors from around the world and is considered one of the most civilized nations on Earth. The Netherlands, with a population of around 17 million, is located in Western Europe, neighboring Germany and Belgium. Its political system is a constitutional monarchy, meaning the king or queen mainly has a symbolic role as a national figurehead, rather than a decision-making politician. Historians consider the 16th century the Dutch Golden Age, a time when many European countries were ruled by oppressive regimes. During this period, wealthy people and war-stricken artists fled to the Netherlands. This migration laid the foundation for a free and healthy economy, paving the way for the modern Netherlands we know today. Even today, the Dutch people enjoy high levels of welfare and freedom, so much so that you could say their golden age is still ongoing. The official language is Dutch, which many say sounds similar to German. Interestingly, the Dutch are extremely fluent in English. According to the European Union, about 94% of Dutch people can speak English, compared to the European average of just 54%. Even more impressively, over half the population also speaks German. The name Netherlands literally means the lowlands because much of the country lies below sea level. The country is completely flat with no mountains at all. While this geography poses flooding risks, the Dutch have mastered water management with powerful canals and dams that keep the country safe. Tourists choose Amsterdam as their primary destination. The city is always lively, filled with cultural, artistic, and social events. It's also home to one of the world's most famous orchestras, the Royal Concertgebouw Orchestra. One of Amsterdam's most famous areas is the Red Light District. Almost no tourist visits the city without stopping by. This district features canals and streets lined with adult shops, cabarets, and brothels. The name comes from the iconic red lights illuminating the windows, where sex workers, both women and men, stand behind glass displays in revealing outfits. Prostitution is legal and regulated here. But the one thing you'll notice more than anything else in the Netherlands is bicycles. Here, instead of cars, buses, or trams, people use bikes to get around. The cities are full of dedicated bike lanes, and bicycles are simply an inseparable part of daily Dutch life. Packed together, that's because, historically, property taxes were calculated based on the width of the house. As a result, most houses are narrow, tall, and stacked close together. Another charming aspect of the Netherlands is its countless canals and bridges. Amsterdam, with its hundreds of canals and thousands of bridges, looks like a sliced cake from above. You might be surprised to learn that many yokels actually live on houseboats due to high real estate prices. These boats serve as homes, restaurants, or even venues for parties. No visit to the Netherlands is complete without seeing the iconic windmills, traditional villages, and stunning nature. For example, the historic village of Volendam and the island of Marken are so picturesque that you might find yourself thinking, is this place even real? Of course, like every country, the Netherlands isn't perfect. One thing that might disappoint you is the food culture. Unlike the rich variety we have in countries like Iran, Dutch traditional cuisine is fairly simple and limited, usually based around meat, potatoes, and cabbage. However, one thing you must try is the world-famous Dutch cheese. Made from the milk of cows grazing on lush green pastures, Dutch cheese has an extraordinary taste and delightful aroma. It's one of the most popular souvenirs from the Netherlands. The Netherlands is also a global leader in flower production, especially tulips. This country is the world's largest exporter of flowers, supplying around 80% of the global market. Tulip gardens and traditional wooden clogs have become iconic symbols of the Netherlands. If you venture a little outside Amsterdam, you'll find breathtaking tulip fields that look like something straight out of a dream. That said, shopping in the Netherlands isn't cheap. Due to currency differences and a high standard of living, prices might seem pretty expensive to visitors. Culturally, the Dutch are known for being polite, friendly, and approachable. Even in restaurants, they tend to speak softly and often use hand gestures rather than raising their voice. Unlike some cultures, they aren't into excessive formalities and usually address people by their first names. Dutch men are statistically the tallest men in the world. Also, beer consumption is quite high here, with some of Europe's largest breweries located in the Netherlands. Another interesting and perhaps surprising fact is that the controlled use of certain drugs is legal under strict regulations. The Netherlands was also one of the first countries to legalize same-sex marriage back in 2001. Religiously, the Netherlands is considered a Christian country, but nearly half the population identifies as non-religious. The Dutch economy is one of the most stable in Europe. People here work in industries like shipbuilding, fishing, banking, and trade. When it comes to agriculture, the Netherlands is a technological powerhouse. And after the United States, it's the second largest exporter of agricultural products in the world. Rotterdam Port is the largest port in Europe, hosting a major part of the Dutch industry. The unemployment rate is very low, and despite its small population, the Netherlands plays a significant role in the global economy. Unlike most countries where the capital city is also the administrative center, that's not the case here. The administrative and diplomatic capital of the Netherlands is The Hague, home to the International Court of Justice, the place where war criminals are tried and a symbol of global justice. And finally, let me introduce you to one of the most magical places in the Netherlands, Giethoorn. Known as the Venice of the Netherlands, this village has no roads or cars. Transportation is only possible via boat or by walking over charming wooden bridges. With its historic homes, canals, and stunning nature, Giethoorn feels like something out of a fairy tale. In this video, we took a journey together to the land of orange, windmills, and tulips, the Netherlands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye!